Hey, it's Emily and welcome to a brand new video. So today's video is going to be a little different. I have tried to start multiple videos throughout the last few months, and as you can probably tell from my lack of content recently, I've had quite a busy couple months. Mostly pretty much all good things, so yeah, it's just been a bit hectic. I think I've tried to start off about 3 different reading vlogs. I did some hauling, an unboxing, and tried to do another doing bookish things video. However, it just hasn't come to fruition. So here is a kind of combination of all these attempts of vlogs, unboxings. So we'll start with my Smut and Sip unboxings. I filmed every single one that I've done, and I think in this video it dates back to like the 2nd of September. so I think there's 3 boxes that I'm going to open in this video, and then we'll jump into the kind of reading vlogs, I guess. I think there's 2 that I'm going to include in this, just so I can get like my reviews out there without, you know, scrapping the whole video. But yeah, I'm sorry it's been a bit of a chaotic time and I've not been uploading consistently at all, but I plan to get back into things. I'm borrowing my brother's laptop now to edit, so I have access to a computer. But yeah, I thought I would just introduce this video. It may seem a bit choppy, we'll see, but yeah, I just wanted to apologise for the state of this video and explain why it's so chaotic and choppy. So yeah, there we go. I'll pass you over to Emily, who's going to open up her August Smut and Sip box. So here we are for the unboxing segment of the video. I have another Smut and Sip box, and I have a pre-order arrived from Waterstones. Both arrived today. I wasn't expecting them to come at the same time, but perfect for me. I'm hoping it's okay in this bag because it has been tipping it down and the bag's wet, so I'm hoping the book is in okay condition, but I'll do this one first. I think it's okay. But we have Before We Forget Kindness by Toshikazu Kawaguchi, and this is the 5th book out in the Before the Coffee Gets Cold series. I've been reading them in paperback, so I wanted to wait till this one came out in paperback, and I pre-ordered it. It has been out in English for about a year now, but it's been hardback only, so yeah, I've been holding off. But there we go, that's the first book in this unboxing segment. Very happy with this, and yeah, I'll probably be reading this very soon because I do love that series. I wouldn't say that anything special now, like the first one was really, I think, special and really stood out and it was something different, and the rest of them are kind of the same, but I still really love reading them and still have a lovely time reading them, and it's always an emotional ride, I think. It's just a heartwarming series, so yeah. But on to parcel number 2. So I'm just going to get it out the bag and then I'll unbox the box with you. So here we have it, Smut and Sip. Da, 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 da. As always, oh, I think it's moved around a bit in the post, but here we go. Might need to hold it down. There we go. So on top, we have a lot of packing worms again, which scare me because they get everywhere. But we have the mocktail, and I did see some spoilers for this. I think it's a pina colada. It would be helpful if I could get into the bag to find out. Here we go, Heated Rivalry, Shake and Pour. I think it's pina colada. It doesn't actually say. It will say on the little sheet as well, so, but it has got like coconut, pineapple juice, lemon juice, so I think it's a pina colada. In case you couldn't guess, it's a hockey book. And it's got the little icons there. Now, how to do it without spilling these worms everywhere. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it is a like metal bookmark that's hockey themed. How exciting. Let's open this and have a look at it. There we go. So it's from, I think it's pronounced Felfira Moon Designs, which I assume is a small business on Etsy or something. It's an exclusive bookmark, and it says hockey romance, say less. And it's got some like chilies and hearts, and yeah, obviously like the skate and the pucks. But that's cool. That's a cool little like metal bookmark. It feels quite sturdy, but also very flexible. So that's, yeah, a nice one. A nice one. Because the bookmark that came in the last month's box was, I think, just card. So yeah, that's a nice little touch. And it's gold on the back. So we have the letter from the reader. From the reader? to the reader from the author. Okay, no, it wasn't a pina colada, it's a blue Hawaiian with notes of pineapple, coconut and blue curacao. Curacao, is that how you say it? Which is very summery and perfect for like the last bit of August. This is the August box, by the way. I know this is coming out like later in the future. But yeah, that's the author letter and cocktail recipe on the back. Then we have, what's this? Ooh, we got some stickers. Did someone say stickers? Smart and Sip exclusive stickers. So there we go. So we have some hockey based stickers. Let's have a look at these. It doesn't say who these are designed by, unless it's designed by them. It says Slut for Hockey Smut, a hockey romance sticker, in love with fictional hockey players. And then we move on to the art prints. Let's see if I can show them this month. One of them is borderline. We have one that's like a city skyline and they're kissing outside. So that's one of them. The other one, what if I cover that part of their body? And we'll leave it like that. But they're cool. We'll just say he's got perky cheeks. I think that's it. And it's just the book now. Try not to spill these worms everywhere. They're already getting everywhere. So here we go. Let's unwrap the book. You can kind of see it behind. So I have actually seen the book because someone has already listed it on Vinted before mine came. Da, 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 da. So there we go. Heated Rivalry by Rachel Reed. You can just about see the author's name in foiling at the bottom there. So yes, this is a male-male hockey romance. There's the cover, and those are the sprayed edges. They're obviously very hockey based. We haven't got anything at the top or bottom, it's just a kind of pale blue. On the back it says, get on your knees and face the camera, show me. Okay. And then yeah, we have the art prints as the end pages. So once again, we have the letter from the author in the front and it is signed. So this edition has like the story Heated Rivalry, but it also has My Dinner with Hayden at the back, which is, I believe, a short bonus story. It says this bonus story takes place 3 weeks before the epilogue in Heated Rivalry. But yeah, I am very excited to read this. I may try and read this in the next week or so. So by the time this video comes out, I may have already read it. But yeah, love the like foiling. Can you see it in the light there? I need to read more male-male hockey romances because one of my favourite hockey romances is Him by Elle Kennedy and Serena Bowen. I love this book and this is a male-male romance. But yeah, I need to read more and I'm very excited for this one. Although I think it's also the second in a like series, like a companion universe. So maybe I need to pick up the rest of them. There we go. I love the little extras this month. Clearly there's a very nice blue theme as well with the drink. And yeah. Another successful unboxing, I think. Yay! The time has come to open the September Smut and Sip box. I believe this is going to be in the same video as when I opened the August one. But yeah, the September one has just arrived today, so I thought I'd open it with you guys. First mission is getting into the bag. Ta-da! Here we go. Oh no, it's got a little tear in the box. Oh well. Da, 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 da. As always, let's have a look. As always, the worms stress me out. I feel like they're about to go everywhere. Okay, what have we got on top? Whoa! It's an enamel pin. I think it's from No One Designs. Look at that, how cool. There we go, you might be able to see it a bit better now that it's out of the packaging. But there we go, there's the enamel pin for this box, the little bonus extra. Interesting, I assume it has something to do with the book. Okay, a little card that explains the enamel pin. For this month's goodie, we've gone a bit fancy and sparkly. You're getting a single gorgeous pin with black and purple gems designed by the very talented No One Designs. There we go, so yeah. Bit of information about that. So this is about the mocktail. There we go, I've found the mocktail. Ooh, okay, I'm not surprised it looks red. There we go, it looks like blood. Court of Blood and Bindings. So what is this? This month, the Prohibition Collection have crafted a delicious mocktail, red and sparkling. It's just as tempting as the Winged Fae. Pomegranate from the Crimson Court, while white grape adds a touch of forbidden sweetness. To serve, make sure you shake with lots of ice, top with lemonade for a fizzy spritz. Well, there you go. Oh my god, I didn't even spot the glitter. The lighting, can you see? Like, the shimmer in there. That's so cool. I still haven't drunk my previous ones, so gonna have a little cocktail party, but how cool is that? Sounds really delicious as well. Then we have the artwork. I, once again, cannot show you this one because that's a bit naughty. There we go. I can show you this one. Winged Fae. I honestly can't remember anything about this book. This one I took a gamble on. I don't read fantasy. I could have skipped it, but I don't know, I didn't. I thought I would try it, and if I don't vibe with it, then maybe I'll skip the next like actual fantasy romance they do. But oh, I can already tell it's going to be stunning. I can already tell. I'm trying to peel it out slowly. God, it's really wedged in here. There we go. Look at that. How cool. So it's got, oh, well, I assume it's the main characters on the front, the gold foiling. It's got like the roses. It continues onto the spine. That is pretty. I have to say, fantasy books, even though I don't read them much, they are pretty. And then the edges, look at that. It's like a stained glass window with a rose on. I assume rose has something to do with the plot because there's roses all around the back as well. He was power and beauty and death, and he was mine. Sorry, my voice went then. As always, the art that we get is the end pages, so I can't show you the last ones. And it's obviously signed by the author. Oh, there's such a cool map as well. There's a map in the front. It's so pretty. Everything's so pretty. But once again, there's not really anything to say what the book is about. So I assume I'm meant to do my own research every month. How exciting. Okay, I think that's one of the prettiest editions we've had so far. Or, well, I mean, this is only my third book, but yeah. I do love the gold foiling on the cover though. I do think that's very nice. It's also taller than previous ones. For comparison, that is Saint and Sinner compared with Court of Blood and Bindings. I think Heated Rivalry is also shorter. But yeah, look, see? But that is stunning. I just wish I could tell you about the book itself. I feel like I should have done this research. But I guess I'll find out. There's a lot of words on each page. Like, the font isn't that big. For a hardback, at least. I'm sure this will have relevance when I read it and I understand, because once again, that's like a dagger going through a rose. So very intriguing. But there we go. That is the September Smut & Sip box unboxed. So it's been another month, which means it's time to open my Smut & Sip subscription box for October. I can't remember anything about the October book. I think it's a monster romance because it was like Halloween-y. But aside from that, I generally can't remember anything about the box or the book. Let's get it open. There we go. Da, da, da. I've just remembered they have all these worms in here and I'm sat on my bed. Okay. So we got the letter from the author like on the card and the mocktail details, but I'll ignore that for now because I want to open the mocktail. As always, there's one I can't show you, but that is the other one. My memory was correct. It is a monster romance. I'm sorry. I don't need to be looking at that closely. So we have, oops. Oh, they're not even worms this time. That's a bit more convenient. So, the mocktail. Da, 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 da. It does have the book title on, but it is Pumpkin Spice Espresso Martini. I'm not a massive espresso martini girl because I don't drink coffee, but I'll definitely be trying this. A Pumpkin Spice Espresso Martini. Well, that sounds fun. I love the colour scheme of it. We've got a pin badge, which says Week for Monsters. So there we go, that's that one. It was designed by Felfira Moon Designs, apparently. So there we go, nice little pin. And then we just got some stickers, some exclusive stickers. Let's have a look at them, let's get them out. We have one that says, in my spooky romance era, Death by TBR, books, and the Spooky Romance Book Club. But they're all holographic, so they're fun. Hello. How? I must have just not looked at any of these posts well. I have no memory of them posting about this book, but let's have a look, shall we? Oh, it's caught. It is Soul Eater by Lily Mayne. There's the cover. It's got the like gold, bronzy, orangey foiling. And the spine. It is book 1 in a series, so I don't know if they'll sell the rest of the series. I couldn't tell you. On the back it says, I've been waiting for you for a long time. And I think that's our two main characters. Is like the human and the, I think it's like a zombie, now it's coming back to me, a zombie kind of book. The edges, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. It's definitely giving Halloween. I mean, I sort of wish that it's not the 2nd of November today that I'm getting this, because I would have definitely loved to have read this before Halloween, like around October. But yeah, once again we have the art prints as the end pages and the letter from the author in the front. It does say, warning, this male-male love story contains explicit sexual content and is not suitable for young readers. It also contains graphic depictions of torture, violence, and deals with PTSD. That is the Smut and Sip book for October. And yeah, we've got our few little goodies and stickers, and yeah, very on theme. I'm loving the orange and black theme. But there we go. That's another unboxing for October. So I just got a kind of exciting delivery through the post. I really wanted to open it with you guys, hence why I'm looking a state. I was just so excited to open this. I don't actually know what's inside. I have a feeling it's literally nothing. But if I cover my address, this come from USA, from Lit Escalates. If you know, you know. God, this is really well stuck. Oh, so well stuck. It ripped rather than opening. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, so it is a puzzle piece from the Red Rising, like the Hazard Bedlam number 4. If you know, you know. This is literally it. It's a piece of cardboard. But I was excited. I ordered it like towards the end of August, and it's now like the 22nd of September. There's a couple other little things in here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I was not expecting to get like a badge. Stop. No, I was not expecting that. I literally thought it would just be this in an envelope. But it just says, thanks for playing Operation Hazard Bedlam 4.0, Stage 1. If you receive an instant winner game piece, follow the instructions on the back to claim your prize. I didn't, mine's just a blank one, but I wasn't expecting it. It was like 1 in 500 or something. And then Stage 2, I actually watched the live stream like last week because this, I think, the challenge for this was like 2 weeks ago. Dry your tears, dear reader. Red Rising isn't ending with Red God. The enclosed game pieces reveal a bit about my newest tale, dropping on www.shitescalates.com on September 17th. That was last week. XOXO Pierce Brown. I was not expecting the little badge. That is so cool. And I think this has something to do with that. House Lawn. We're getting the Book of Lawn. I'm so excited by this. Okay, well, I'm going to go because I keep just staring at this badge. So, it's time to put up the Christmas tree, and because it's the first time I'm putting up the Christmas tree in this library, I thought bring you guys along. So I'm going to put it in this corner. That's the plan. I mean, it's obviously going to block some of my bookcase, but it's the best we can do. I've got my Wham! Last Christmas top on. Today, me and my friends watched Nativity, because one of them's American and just hadn't even heard of Nativity. So we introduced her to that and had a great time in our little lunch break, because we had a couple hours between lectures. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get the tree up. It's the 1st of December today, so yeah. Okay, does anyone know how to clean out a wax melt, sorry? I don't know how to get the wax out, and I want to put my Christmas ones in. So in the meantime, I have this nice cinnamon candle that I'm going to burn. Ta-da! And I'm going to put some Christmas music on. My Christmas playlist is kind of different. It's not like the classic tunes. It's got a lot of the Christmasaurus soundtrack, Nativity, all that jazz. So yeah, first things first is to clear an actual space, because I have like vintage stuff in that corner currently. Nearly died. And then we'll start putting the tree up.
Where did she come from? But you never know. Won't you tell me, do you live alone? Get it out my face. And I always get away with skipping on thin ice all my life. It's written in my name, it's what I do.
Okay, so I didn't actually end up filming a lot of the the tree decoration, but I feel like this is probably going to be like the kind of setup for my videos. Oh, it's very wonky though. For the coming future with the tree in. Obviously it'll be a lot nicer when the sun's out. I have this one special ornament left, and it feels wrong to put it on my tree, quite frankly, because me and my friend got it. I'll link the vlog where we got it somewhere because I vlogged our little trip. But last year, me and my flatmate that I used to live with, we went to Edinburgh for the Christmas markets this sort of time last year, and we got like a couple's ornament for Emily and Adriana, and it feels wrong putting it on the tree without her, but I can't leave it in a box, right? Should I just put it front and centre again? That's what we did last year. You can't even see. There we go. I feel like this is the branch for it. Okay, so literally just after finishing putting up the tree, Liam messaged me and said I should have a parcel waiting for me. Turns out my parents just didn't tell me that there was a parcel that came for me, and I didn't know it had come, so I didn't ask for it. But there's an Amazon parcel, so I thought I'd open it on here. Oh, Liam, bless. Okay, I did say to him, do I need to hold off until Christmas? He said it's up to me. I feel like I should have held off because the note does say Merry Christmas, Emily. This sounds like absolute twisted, so I had to get it for you. Enjoy, and I hope to see you soon, from Liam. Oh, thank you, Liam. It is Monsters by Emerald Fennell, which Chloe has given 5 stars to. Okay, I got cut off because I ran out of storage, but yeah, Monsters by Emerald Fennell. Chloe read this when I went to Turkey with her in 2023 now, so nearly 3 years ago, and I think she gave it 5 stars. The font is literally massive, so it shouldn't take too long to read, but oh my god, I think I am going to wrap it up and put it under the tree anyway with the gift note and just make it a bit more Christmassy at Christmas. But oh my goodness, thank you so much, Liam. Can't believe it. And this book has definitely been on my radar since Chloe read it. But it does say from the award-winning film director of Saltburn. So yeah, and it's definitely crazy, like as in messed up. I'm also going to put under the tree Chloe's presents for me have arrived, so I'm going to put them under the tree. She's told me they're individually wrapped, so I'm going to take them out of the box and pop them under the tree. It feels so festive now. So another fun unboxing that I'm going to do really quickly. It's late and I want to go to bed, but I've been out for a meal with a friend, and I forgot that I had a parcel arrive today. So it was Waterstones Double Stamps, and this is a series that I wanted to read. Well, I mean, I've read the first one, but I keep putting off buying the second and like the novella, purely because like the cheapest you can get them is like £13 or whatever. So I was waiting for a double stamps weekend. So oh, is it even gonna do anything? No. You're gonna try it from the other end. No. Okay, let's just we got old-fashioned thumb. Oh, I didn't realise the novella was as short as it is, but I have 2 books here. We have Us by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy. Oh, I love the flop. So this is the second book in the is it called Him series? So yeah, Him is the first book. It follows Jamie and Wes, and it's the male hockey romance. Absolutely love it. And then yeah, Us is the continuation on from this one, so it still follows Jamie and Wes. I love the warnings on the back of each of them. So on the first one, on Him, it says, warning, contains sexual situations, hotties on hockey skates, skinny dipping, shenanigans in an SUV, and proof that coming out to your family on social media is a dicey proposition. The warnings on the back of this one is, warnings, contains sexual situations, a vibrating chair, long distance sexy times, and proof that hockey players look hot in any shade of green. So yeah, I'm so excited to read the continuation of this. Oh, I really did love reading Him. And then the novella is called Epic. It's literally minuscule. How many pages is this? Like 54 pages. Those are my 2 new books, and now I have the full Jamie and Wes series. I'm so excited. I think I'm going to be reading Us very soon, very soon. This is going to be a kind of day in the life, potentially weekend in the life video again. I have another fun weekend, so I thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. Unfortunately, I'm a bit of a rush now because I've left it a bit late to start this video. I need to quickly put some makeup on, and then in 15 minutes I need to leave to drive to the ice rink because I'm going ice skating for the first time by myself. Because I'm on the course, I get like free sessions every week, and this is my only opportunity really to go this week to like use my free session. So here I go. I'm absolutely terrified of going myself for the first time. I've never done ice skating by myself before, but I'm pumped. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good fun. I'm then going autumnal shopping with my bestie Amber. We're going to go get some autumnal spooky things just to get started for the kind of like change in season. And I've got my ice skating lesson tonight. We'll see where the day takes us. I might do it the whole weekend because I have some other fun plans. But yeah, we'll see. That was a very quick intro, so I'm sorry we're jumping straight into it, but I literally have 15 minutes before I need to leave. And I still need to put on some makeup, so yeah. Let's go. So, did I end up vlogging much yesterday? No. So I'm definitely going to extend this over the weekend because, yeah, I just had too much fun yesterday and just didn't vlog any of it. I ended up, yeah, like I said, going skating in the morning. Well, it wasn't really in the morning, it was like midday, which is where I got a couple clips of me on the ice. But I was so awkward. It was so much busier than I was expecting as well. So there's a lot of people to compete with on the ice in the sense of just like space. Like there wasn't much space to just practice in a corner or anything like that. Everyone was just kind of going around, and there was like teenagers that were lovely, like they were nice people, but they were just like, you know, like younger people, even like the kids that were there, they were just more confident and are like less afraid to fall, so they just go for it, but they're not necessarily in control. So you're like, it's just a bit chaotic. Anyway, I had fun, and then I went spooky shopping, which, you know, I keep calling it spooky shopping, but we just bought a few autumnal bits and bobs. My friend Amber, she did a lot better than I did. She came away with quite the haul, but I got a few things to show you as well. And then I went for my lesson in the evening, my ice skating lesson in the evening, and yeah, that was fun, good fun. Same as always really, just practicing getting better, I guess. And I'm in level 2. And then like my coach started being like, and in level 4 you do this, and we're like, don't jump ahead yet. I had fun, but I just didn't vlog any of it. However, today I have a pretty free day, But for the next couple of weeks, if you didn't know, I am not working full time. I'm doing a couple bits here and there, but which means I have a lot of reading time. So today, Friday, I'm going out tonight to see some friends in the evening, but I have nothing to do in the day apart from one virtual appointment at 3. So I am going to try and sit and read. I'm currently reading The Fake Out on my Kindle. I'm 27% of the way through, up to chapter 19, so nearly a third of the way there, just about a quarter of the way through the book. And I thought I'd finish it ages ago. I started the buddy read like 4 or 5 days ago. I think after doing the pickups for pages challenge, I had a lot of fun doing it and it really worked, and I definitely want to do it again. But I just, like, my reading pace slowed down after that. I had a little like mini break of like 3 days where I didn't read anything. But anywho, before I jump into the reading, let's do a quick little haul of what I bought yesterday. I'll get the big one out of the way first. This is what I bought. This is a big blanket, and my room, I know you don't really see much of it, but everything in my room is kind of white, grey or green, and I kind of wanted like a blanket that kind of went with that. Initially I was looking for one that was like green and orangey, but in the end I found this one, and it's got like pumpkins on, toadstools on, butterflies, you know. It kind of gives off the vibe that it could be used all year round, but also gives autumnal, you know, with the pumpkins on. It was cute and goes to my room, so I got this, and this was from Home Sense, I think it was. We ended up going to The Range, Hobbycraft. Hobbycraft was such a letdown, I'm not gonna lie. We went to a tiny one, not knowing it was a tiny one, because it was just nearby, and we walked out with nothing. So yeah, we went to the Range, HomeSense, Hobbycraft, TK Maxx. We spent ages. We spent absolute ages in the Range and absolute ages in HomeSense. There we go. That's the first item I picked up in HomeSense. It was £15. I don't know if I said that already, but I also picked up a mug. Me and Amber both came out with a blanket and a mug from HomeSense. This is the mug I decided to go for, and I just wanted a spooky mug that I could have like a fat hot chocolate in, because I currently have a ghost shaped mug, but it's really inconvenient to have like a big drink in. It only can hold like a little bit of liquid. So I wanted a big hot chocolate mug, and I went with this one, especially because it can go in the dishwasher and microwave. It's literally just some dancing skeletons. So yeah, that's all I got in HomeSense. I'm just going to go through my bag and pull out things as they come. We have some chocolate brownies that I bought for a snack before skating but never even ate in the end. We went to Superdrug and I got some wipes. Nothing exciting there. Oh, I can smell it in my bag. Oh, my bag smells like cookies. It's kind of come apart. It was attached with a nice ribbon, but I got this like pumpkin, I keep saying Max Welts, wax melt burner thing, just because it was cute and thought it'd be a nice pop of colour on my desk, because like I said, everything's kind of like grey and white furniture wise. So I thought a nice little orangey, needed Max Welts again, wax melts. And it came with these Max Welts, I said it again, wax melts. And I think these are like cookie kind of scented. Very autumnal. Yeah, that's a bit of me, that's a bit of me. And even if I didn't use these, this was still cute, you know? And then to top it off, I got some more Max Welts wax melts. Oh my god, I said it all day yesterday. I think these are technically the same scent. This doesn't say what scent this is, but they smell similar. But this is just kind of like, just reminds me of like gingerbread biscuit. I mean, it's called caramel cookie, but they just felt nice. Just kind of felt, you know, autumnal, almost even Christmassy a bit. So, I mean, it looks like they're Christmas biscuits on the front, but yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I think that's everything I bought. Yeah, that's everything that I bought. I mean, technically in terms of autumnal wise, I came away with a blanket, a Max wax melt burner and a mug, so can't complain. I'm just gonna edit the thumbnail for tonight's video and then I will sit down and get cracking with my reading, because I really just want to finish this book. I'm really enjoying the fake out from what I've read so far, but I just haven't been in a reading mood. So today we're going to change that. We have no plans till this evening. It's been absolutely tipping it down and then absolutely glorious sunshine, so it's kind of a nice day to just sit and read. So yeah, I'll catch up with you when I have more to say about my weekend. So I'm just listening to my audiobook, but I thought I'd come in and finally say I finally finished the fake out. It may have taken me a week, but I got through the fake out. I've put it on my shelf, otherwise I would hold it up if it wasn't so buried in a stack. I decided to give it 4 stars. Yesterday I literally read like 196 pages of it to finish it out. I was determined to finish that book. I could not let it carry on any longer. I read some on the train to and from London because I went and met some of my new course mates and we picked up our like student IDs. So I thought on the way back I would crack on with the fake out, and I just continued reading from like 7 o'clock in the evening when Chloe did reading sprints. I read until like 10:30 and I finished that book. I ended up giving it 4 stars. I did like it. I don't know why it took me so long to read, but I did like it and I really liked the characters. I thought the writing was quite cringy at times, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't the best hockey romance I've ever written, but I really did like the characters. I really liked Rory and Hazel. I really liked their relationship, and I liked how there was no real like third act breakup that was frustrating. I really liked the way it was all handled at the end, and it just felt so natural and I felt like it progressed really naturally. So, but as I said, I was in London. I met my new course mates who are of course bookish. So we decided to hit up the local Waterstones. The one we'll probably hit up multiple times. It has a nice cafe, so between lectures we'll probably head there. When I was there in the Waterstones, I decided to pick up 1 book because I had a book token, and as I'm now a student again, with my student ID, I was able to get the student discount in Waterstones again. So I got my 5% off. I ended up picking up Passenger to Frankfurt by Agatha Christie. I don't really know what this one's about, but I'm trying to collect all of these like covers of the standalone mysteries before they change them. So I'm just jumping in now to wrap up this video. I don't know why that last clip just ended then. I don't know what happened to the rest of it, but there we go. I'm sorry this is such a chaotic video and just was a bunch of random clips, unboxings, decorating the Christmas tree, the kind of little random vlog at the end that I never wrapped up. But yeah, I just thought I'd get this out there and then I can call it a wrap on that project. So thank you very much for watching. If you made it through to the end, I really do appreciate it. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you're new around here. And I promise all my Christmas videos that are coming up are going to be better planned and more organised. I have it all planned. But I look forward to seeing you soon with a brand new video. Bye!